Good evening. Tonight, we open with a breaking entertainment bulletin detailing an unprecedented structural shift occurring at the highest levels of the global music market. For years, standard market metrics and talent development data suggested that the mainstream entertainment pipeline had already categorized viral Prodigy Jordan, assuming her peak commercial footprint was tied directly to her early childhood milestones. However, highly unusual analytical patterns emerging from her latest public presentations indicate a massive, synchronized wave of cultural re-engagement that has caught major media executives completely off guard. Our investigative team has been tracking the underlying operational friction building between Jordan's traditional management structures and her sudden, uncompromising pivot toward absolute independent creative control. What was originally forecasted to be a predictable, heavily managed legacy trajectory has instead evolved into a fascinating case study of an artist triggering a massive public resurgence entirely on her own terms, leaving traditional power brokers completely speechless. To fully understand the mechanics of this unfolding situation, our reporting takes us directly to the structural attributes of her modern public perception, which has completely subverted traditional commercial standards. In a contemporary media landscape where former child prodigies frequently struggle to maintain long-term audience retention once the novelty of their early youth fades, Jordan has managed to execute a highly complex stylistic transition. This dramatic shift from a viral internet sensation into a mature, sophisticated acoustic entity has triggered a massive wave of digital analysis across global media forums. Close industry observers note that her vocal presentation possesses an unedited complexity that appears completely detached from the hyper-sanitized pop tracks currently favored by major radio networks. By maintaining a deep connection with a multi-generational demographic, Jordan has effectively challenged the foundational marketing strategies of modern entertainment conglomerates, proving that her audience's loyalty has only intensified over time. The core of this developing controversy centers around a profound ideological divide taking place behind closed studio doors regarding her refusal to conform to mainstream production standards. Reliable sources within the entertainment sector confirm that intense structural friction had been building between Jordan's core creative team and corporate stakeholders who hold the financial rights to traditional distribution networks. Our industry analysis reveals that legacy executives heavily pressured the young artist to adopt a fast-paced, digitized pop style engineered specifically to satisfy streaming platform algorithms and short-form social media metrics. Jordan's quiet resistance to these commercial mandates has served as a visible, calculated counterresponse to corporate demands for digital modification. By demonstrating an absolute mastery of vocal technique on highly visible stages, she effectively proved that her raw capability does not require the corporate-sponsored modifications that modern talent agencies view as non-negotiable, introducing a significant degree of financial risk into her traditional release pipeline. Perhaps the most disruptive aspect discovered in our investigation involves the highly sophisticated decentralized digital strategy that sparked her latest viral movement across multi-platform networks. Following a high-profile broadcast event of this magnitude, standard industry behavior dictates an immediate, aggressive multi-million-dollar traditional marketing blitz managed by legacy gatekeepers to maximize short-term financial returns. Instead, our monitoring reveals that Jordan has deliberately bypassed these traditional networks entirely, routing her latest material and direct-to-consumer communications exclusively through independent digital channels, reaction networks, and grassroots fan loops. This tactical pivot represents an intentional subversion of the traditional entertainment machine, proving that an artist possessing an exceptional tier of raw talent can successfully trigger a massive wave of organic engagement completely independent of the traditional promotional budgets controlled by legacy entertainment boards. Faced with a frozen traditional promotional pipeline, Jordan's self-sustaining brand equity has effectively challenged the broader institutional monopoly maintained by the mainstream entertainment matrix. Historically, major talent conglomerates have held an absolute monopoly over which global artists achieve sustained visibility, elite industry status, and access to mass distribution. Jordan's direct-to-consumer infrastructure is actively providing a massive anomaly to this rule, demonstrating that a dedicated global audience can elevate an independent purist completely detached from the traditional blessings or financial dictates of major label boards. It is a quiet, highly coordinated rebellion that openly challenges the very necessity of the legacy label system in the digital age, altering how independent artists view the path to long-term career sustainability without sacrificing their artistic integrity. This developing situation leaves the global entertainment community facing a critical question regarding the future of artistic sovereignty within a highly corporatized media landscape. Historical industry data dictates that musicians who actively sever ties with the major label apparatus frequently face severe institutional barriers, including systematic distribution bottlenecks, limited access to mainstream broadcast networks, and total exclusion from elite industry award consideration. Yet Jordan's unorthodox trajectory is actively proving that the traditional gatekeepers may no longer hold an absolute monopoly over an artist's ultimate destiny. Whether this bold, independent pivot will ultimately restrict her maximum commercial reach or permanently cement her legacy as a historic pioneer for creative freedom remains a subject of intense debate among entertainment economists. As we continue to monitor her independent live ventures, one conclusion remains absolutely undeniable from a journalistic standpoint. Jordan has successfully reclaimed full authorship of her own narrative, leaving the corporate music industry to sit in the audience and watch as a brand new set of rules is written. We will provide updates as further analytical reports emerge. Good evening.